Hello, everyone, or no one. It's okay. Today is March the 16th, and it is cold again. 75 yesterday. It is 36 right now. You gotta love Ohio in March. It's okay. Getting closer to spring, or real spring, I guess. Just a quick check-in today. So, had a pretty good few days, or a pretty good week, I guess. So last Tuesday I got my third cortisone shot, steroid shot, whatever, in my wrist. And I don't know, maybe I'm being optimistic, but the relief that I got from this one feels much, I don't know, better than what I had gotten from the previous two. Maybe I'm misremembering, I don't know, but I feel really good. I had a PBA, a bowling tournament, a regional in Evansville, Indiana over the weekend. It was my first regional since, I don't know, sometime in late 2024. It's not long after that, my wrist started giving me trouble, so I didn't get to bowl any of my PBA events last year. So it was kind of a nice test, because those tournaments are 8 games long, and the day before you're doing practice sessions, and the day before that I was doing league, and then I had league again the following day. So a lot of bowling, and as you can imagine, a lot of bowling puts a lot of pressure directly on that wrist. So I got through that relatively unscathed as far as the wrist goes, so I will take that. Feel really excited about it. And then today, as you will see or have seen already, I took a quick video of my bench press session where I got to try out some of these new grips that somebody had told me about, that have kind of this angle to them. You just kind of slide them over the barbell, and they're like a plastic that you can kind of create a different angle with your hand position on. And the combination of having a fresh steroid injection and those new grips, I felt really good today. So I was able to I didn't do a lengthy workout, but I was able to kind of go up a little bit in weight. I pushed 200 for the first time in a long time, I guess. So that's a good sign, step in the right direction. So yeah, some positives there. And then I also got to run my first mile today since the end of November. That was supposed to be a 2-month break from running so that my hip could heal, what again they're calling a stress reaction inside my hip. So the thought was 2 months, no running, and hopefully with, calcium pills that I've been taking every night, that would heal on its own. And we'll see. 1 mile is 1 mile, but I got through that pain-free as well, and I feel okay. So all positive stuff today. So we'll see where it goes. I think the the big test is going to be how the wrist responds, not just tomorrow, because I feel like it's going to be okay. It doesn't bother me at all right now. I feel like it would be irritated right now if it was really something to worry about, but we'll see how it feels tomorrow, and more importantly, I think over the next couple of weeks or couple of months, I felt like I got, I don't know, 4 or 5 really decent weeks with the last shot, and then it started to kind of gradually just fade. Hopefully I get a little more. I feel like I got more relief with the previous shot than I did the first one, and I'm hoping that that trend continues, I guess. He said that could happen. He said sometimes with this kind of arthritis, the pain just kind of goes away. I don't know that my range of motion is ever going to come back. It's interesting. It's actually better than it was. So that sucks, but I'm still going to keep working on it and see if I can't get a little bit more range of motion out of it. But if the pain goes away, I will take that, because that sucks. But I don't even understand how that could happen. How does pain just go away? Is it just that people get used to it? That seems more likely that it just goes away. But I promise you it's not in my head. So yeah, we'll see where this goes. But that's my update. That's all I really got for this week. But positivity is a good thing, and progress is a good thing. I might try next week to, if everything still feels good, I might try to just go up a little bit more in weight. I don't have a lot of built-in kind of heavyweight strength right now. I pushed 200 a couple of times after pushing. I think I did 135 for like 10, 12, and then I did 165 for about 6. I did 185 for 5, and then 200 for 2. So I don't, 200 pounds still feels pretty heavy, but I think if I can be consistent and I can keep working at building up with dumbbell press and some other things, I think I've got a window right now that I can start getting stronger. I'd like to try to get back to about 2 1/4, where I can just get that off of me here over the next couple of months. If I can do that, then I'd be in a pretty good spot to kind of finish the job in the fall. Because realistically, if my hip is better, I'm going to start trying to cut some weight. And when you cut weight, it's going to be hard, in my experience. This is always the formula everybody's trying to crack. How do you get stronger, add mass while losing weight, like losing fat? So I've never been able to really do this, I'll be honest. And maybe there are people that can, and I'm sure there is, but I've never been really good at that. I could do both. I could pretty easily add mass and go up in strength for stretches of time, but I inevitably always added weight, which makes sense, right? Because muscle weighs more. But when it came to then cutting weight to try to thin out the fat, I would lose the strength and the mass with that. And maybe there's a stagger to it that I got decent at kind of finding, but I generally just shifted gears. It was like, a couple times a year I would cut weight, try to lose some weight so I felt good. Usually like as we got towards spring, that seemed like the best time to try to lose some weight, which is we're heading into it now. Like if my hip holds up okay and I can gradually get back to running, I want to lose some weight. Because right now I'm at about 203, which isn't huge, but it's not comfortable for me. I don't like the feeling of having a little bit of a belly. I'm just not comfortable in my own skin right now. So my goal is going to be to try to drop, I'd like to drop about 15 pounds. That's kind of where I'm comfortable, in that 185 to 190 range. And I've always been pretty good at that. It has definitely gotten exponentially harder as I've gotten older. Don't kid yourself, it will. But that's about discipline, and I'm pretty good at that. Like, once I make up my mind I'm going to lose weight, I have always been able to lose weight. So that's going to be the next couple of months, I think, is trying to cut some weight. But if I can pick back up with adding mass in like the summer, then I'm hoping I can, by the time that my birthday comes around in November, I should be pretty good. Like, I think I can get to 250. At least today I'm confident that I can get to 250. We'll see what the future holds. 49, 48, 49. 48 had all sorts of adventures, so 49, we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's my update. I'm rambling, but I appreciate anybody who's watching, and again, like if you're following along, subscribe, make a comment. I like to hear from people. I'm excited about this still, so it's early, but I think this is going to be a really cool project, and I hope you all follow along. All right, till next time.